Right, as I say, there was round the back of the car park. There was like a lane, right, where I kind of cut down a bit of verge, right, and at the very bottom of the verge, you could see all the ramps going up in the corner, right. And this is true, honestly. This is not made up or anything. There was a portion of ramp at the very bottom, but it didn't go anywhere. But it was half built. But what I mean is, it was half of it was in the ground, and the other half just was a dead end. So there was like half a portion of vents where you could look in, right? And there was an actual ramp in there, but it was only half built. But it was all full of cement and wheelbarrows, and it was a bit weird. It didn't go anywhere, but it was built, but it was never finished, which suggests to me it might have went down a level. I see, again, this is going back to the lift, isn't it? I don't really want to talk about that, you know what I mean? Because if there was another sub-level to the car park, that could be why the lift was fucked. And that's probably why I never went down the back stairs. Because I don't know if there was another level of stairs below that again. See how when you come in the main Halffoot Street entrance, there's no signs of that ramp down there. You don't see it as you go in the car park. So whatever it was meant to be was never brought up to the ground level. But yet, it looks like it's gone up the same way as theirs. So it's like, it's very odd, right? I'm not going to go into why it's not there or why it wasn't finished. I don't know. But anyway, that's about it. You know. And like I said, the rest of the buildings in the White House School were just taken down over the years, the ones that were needed were they just get rid of them. And that was the end of that. So it was just a car park, really. It was just a bit interesting with that sub-level ramp. And all my pals would probably remember it. It was weird because you could never find it in the actual car park itself, but if you were on the outside of it and down the back hill, there was half a ramp coming up, but not going anywhere. And like I say, if you looked in through the vents, you could see where the fluorescent light should have been, but it was just all filled in with cement. But you could see it can do a good bit like that, but also curving up to a dead end. So it was like it was meant to get in. Maybe it was built, and who knows what the fuck's down there. I mean, God knows. I can't even date the car park. I would say, I think it was 62. Fine for took you of the pally. But where the car park was, I don't even know why the car park was built, to be honest. Because beside the Dennistoun Pally there was a car park there where I was now. I'm sure there was. So why build a multi-storey car park as an extension to the Dennistoun Pally if it was never going to get used? I'd need to look into Glasgow online research for that one. That's quite interesting, isn't it? I mean, why, when you've got a flat level space for cars to park on, why would you build a multi-storey car park to take you up? Doesn't it make sense? Doesn't it make sense, does it? Unless it was a really, I don't know. I'd need to find pictures of the Dennistoun Pally from the early days and try and compare the plot of land beside it, and then understand the logic of the car park getting built. If there was a flat, but I don't know. It's very, very hard. I'll need to research it, but I'll get back to you on that. It's interesting though, isn't it? The stuff I learn all the time. I'll get back to you on the car park thing, right? Just thought I'd update you on the wee weird ramp thing that I forgot about. Well, I hadn't forgot about it, I just didn't want to bring it up in case, People didn't understand what I was on about. But there was another level somewhere, but we never found it. And again, the lift. Well, let's not think about it anyway. But it happened before 79, I know that. Or even probably 75 actually. Because I was, what, 2 then? And I never ever seen the lift working. It was always like that from 1975 onwards, so fuck knows, you know what I mean? It must have happened before 75. Or even in the 60s, I don't know. I don't even want to speculate, right? Because that's nothing to do with what I'm into. I'm not interested in weird shit like that. Believe me, I'm no. Whatever was in that area, I don't want to know about it. That's all I'm going to say. So anyway, see you later.